it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Tuesday night, February the 13th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. My friends, it only took 54 games, exactly two-thirds of the season, and the Canucks have won by a score of my favorite score, my only score prediction until they hit it, 4-2. So that means they beat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-2 tonight. So that's what we're going to talk about. That means for the final 28 regular season games, I'm actually going to make thought out predictions. And it became a shtick a few years ago. 4-2 is my favorite score. And usually it's not an uncommon score, but for some reason the Canucks and their opponents never, ever combine to make it work. So I think most of you were cheering for me. I got your messages. I got your text messages, your tweets. I even got, I tweeted about it, and I posted me doing the gritty from 2 years ago. And I said, mine's way better than Jake Wallman's, isn't it? And then everyone said yes. Except one person said Jake Wallman's did hit on skates. And I said, I know that Jake Wallman did his on skates, but I'm Canuck Clay, and that's my gritty to all of you. It actually was really bad. I tried to put my fingers up to my eyes, and I wasn't even looking through them. It was kind of like that. But hey, the things I do for this community, and that was just for the Canucks winning 3 games in a row. Thank goodness I had my ruptured Achilles this year, so I didn't have to do any dancing for long win streaks. Wait a sec. Did I just say that I was happy that I had my ruptured Achilles? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, thanks for being here. Tonight is the quick one because I have to be sitting in my church adoration chapel at midnight. So I go to 40 to 45 minutes maximum tonight. Moderators, thank you in advance for doing what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's Legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks for your support as always. And everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or better, all three. But the fact that you are here with me tonight, know how much I always appreciate you, and I never, ever take you for granted. Thank you, everyone, for noticing the haircut. I appreciate it. I was getting kicked out of public places, so I knew it was time to cut my hair. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know about you, but my camera looks better today too. Maybe because I cut my hair, I feel like I look better. Then the camera thinks that I look better too. I don't know. Do you guys notice? It just feels like, I don't know. The picture looks sharper. Maybe I always look this good. Anyway, thank you for being here. You know, I'm half joking, not fully joking, only half joking. This is how you can get involved today. You can subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos every single day. Yes, Viper, cameras do have emotions. You can like this video. There are 64 of you in here already. Thank you, everyone. But only 17 likes. Everyone, just hover over the thumbs up and press it right now. I love seeing the numbers shoot up right before my eyes. Like the fact that the Canucks won 4-2. Like the fact that I got my haircut. Like the fact that I got my score prediction right. It only took 54 games. Like the fact that Dakota Joshua had a Gordie Howe hat trick, a goal, 2 assists, and a fight. Like the fact that we got 7 out of 10 points on the road trip, and like the fact that we might actually be signing Phil Kessel. I'll get to that in a few minutes as well. You can leave a donation, and I'm going to recognize those two right now, both from Ice Rink. Let's recognize those before I forget. The first one was, I think, even before I came on the stream. A super sticker. Thank you, Ice Rink Insight, for that. And then right after that, once the stream started, it's this one. Win, but sadly, Tom Marchand lost his 1,000th game. Fine with me. Fine with me. I don't care. Well, that's kind of mean to me. No, I don't care. I'm glad he lost. And yet another donation from Ice Rink Insight. So let's give some love to Ice Rink Insight for all 3 of his donations. Marchand was emotional today. as he wept. Yes, I did see that as well. No, 1000th game, in all seriousness, is a very good accomplishment. Thank you for all of those donations. So you can leave donations like Ice Rink Insight has just done. You can also ask me about my intro, because I see that Beastly did that. He was basically saying, do I say work, school, better all three, or work, school, or better all three? Beastly, I think you know the answer to that. You can leave a donation like Ice Rink Insight. You can also gift memberships, which is the same as a $5 donation. You can buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use a monthly membership message, or you can, if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Thank you. A lot of compliments about my haircut. Yes, I did get my haircut and I'm feeling good. I know that I'm looking good, just like the Canucks are as well. Thank you everyone for asking about the haircut. And thank you, Carol, for this is, I love it. I love it when I can't start my show properly because you guys are being so generous. Carol gives dishes out 5 memberships. That is a $25 donation. And they go to Luke Flyswatter, Chip Chop, MBHA Ball Hockey, Nut Girl, and John Castro. So some new names in there. That is awesome. So let's give some love to Carol and welcome Luke, Chip Chop, MBHA. What can I say that without giggling? Nut Girl and John Castro. Welcome to membership. Great time to be a member, by the way, because I'm doing tomorrow's night show is monthly. Is our bi-monthly. No, that's two every 2 months. Is our semi-monthly, bi-weekly. Whatever. Tomorrow night is a members live stream at 11. Thank you for the donation, Carol. Let's give Carol some love for sure. Sarah said, I'm going to finish my homework while listening to your stream. It's due at midnight. Okay. Just do what you got to do. Just do what you got to do. Rev Trev, his predictions are on point. Love it. Love it. You are very good. Yes, I do watch Locked On Canucks. They are great, Messier. So I better get into my show. Daniel says this, how fitting that when they finally get your prediction right, the final score 4-2, they also get the 3-1-1. Yeah, actually, I'm not the soothsayer, not soothsayer. I'm not the soothsayer that Rev Trev is, because he knocks him dead. He's usually only off by 1 or 2 games on monthly predictions. I've been trying to get just one score right for the past 54 games. But yes, if I may pat myself on the back, I did say 3-1-1 on this road trip. I did say 4-2 today, and I got an awesome haircut. So tonight's Tuesday. I have to end off at 40 to 45 minutes. I will talk about the game and Phil Kessel for only 20 minutes, and then I will make. Lyndon says I'm falling asleep. I'm still listening. Well, by the time I'm done, I'm sure you'll be fast asleep. Yes, I will change my 4-2 prediction now. You might have missed it, SGP at the start. It's more of a shtick thing, but then I stick to it. I commit to it. You guys commit to it with me. And now for the final 28 games, I'll actually do major actual predictions now. What else we got? You never see me do the double back fat. Yeah, I actually got hurt doing it. I don't think I'm going to do it ever again. What a sequence. Tom DeBrincat says hi. Uses his monthly membership message, so we should honor that. I'm not sure if that's a relative of Alex DeBrincat or Tom Marchand. Combination of both. You usually go by last names though when you talk about a relative, so we're gonna go with a relative of Alex DeBrincat, and then we also had Clifford using his monthly membership message. Clay, it's awesome that we won tonight. Looking good with the haircut. I like to keep it short too. Yeah, me too. I think I pointed this out yesterday. So I am balding. You can see, but this is half balding and half. That's all white hair that you see in the middle. So it's okay. I don't know. It might sound very vain, but I feel more confident when I have short hair. I honestly think I'm better looking. I'm not asking you guys to comment or agree with me. I think I'm better looking when I have short hair, as vain as that is. And when it's important, when I'm emceeing a wedding or speaking at a conference or giving a keynote address, I always put my contacts in. I don't go blind because I can't see anything now, but I always put my contacts in because, again, it's a little vain, but I feel more confident. I think I'm better looking. And again, you don't have to answer when I'm not wearing my glasses. So the best combo for me is short hair, wearing my contacts. The worst combo is what you've been seeing for the past week. That was long hair with glasses. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's get to some Canucks talk. And Daniel, good luck for your end tests tomorrow. Everyone tell Duck how to use his monthly membership message. Do you actually go to the $? I think you go to the $, and you say, actually, I don't know what you do. Someone tell Duck how to use his monthly membership message. Nah, you know what? You don't have to tell him because he just used it. Shout out to all my homies in different time zones, keeping it real. Yes, all you homies, homeboys, and homegirls in different time zones. Shout out to you. Duck, what time zone are you coming from? By the way, I had no clue. Messier, I work for the Catholic Archdiocese in children's and youth ministry. I've emceed 24 wedding receptions in my life. Not bragging, I'm just telling you. And then I've spoken at youth conferences and adult conferences in Canada, in the States, and even in South Africa. So that's part of my job as well. Okay, love all the nice comments, but now I better talk some Canucks stuff, or else you guys are going to say the show stinks. Tonight, the Vancouver Canucks win 4-2. They played okay. They played well enough to beat a team that's likely going to be one of the two worst teams when it comes to the lottery. So I thought the Canucks played well enough. They didn't need all four lines humming tonight. It was obviously the third line. It was Garland scoring that first goal, beautiful give and go with Joshua. I did my goal breakdown video, so you can watch that as well. Garland, the second one was off his left foot because Hronek almost smoked him. Well, he did smoke him with the puck. So Garland deflects it with his foot, goes in. Then Johnson scores on the play that Blueger couldn't clear the puck. Foligno knocks it down. Tic-tac-toe with Kurashev and Johnson. No chance for Demko. Then Höglander on that really nice forecheck by Lindholm. Lindholm puts the puck in the corner, then chases it down, pretends to touch it, doesn't, and Höglander puts it in past Mrazek. Really, really good deke. Then it was Joshua's goal after the centering pass from Blueger, and he outweights Mrazek. And then there's Korchinski scoring late on that 2-1. Yeah, so when they scored 2-1, there's 6.5 minutes left. I was like, oh no one else score. I don't care if Garland doesn't get his hat trick. No one else score and wreck my 4-2 score prediction, and no one else did in those final 6.5 minutes. Duck, where are you coming from? Thank you, Messier. Where are you coming from, Duck? Clay life vlog time. What do you mean life vlog? What does that mean? I live in PST. You live in the Pacific Standard Time? Oh, so I thought isn't that mine? I don't get it. I'm so confused. So we're in the same time zone. And yes, I made it was funny, Ricky. Yeah, for anyone who's wondering what Ricky's talking about, he Rob the Hockey Guy did, because a new song came out, Walk It Like I Talk It. And I'll talk about the Canucks songs another day. I don't have time today, but Rob the Hockey Guy asked me for some of my favorites, and he asked me, wait, what was this song? What was this video? To his credit, Rob the Hockey Guy knew a lot of my videos, and I sent them all to him, and he included the Under John Tortorella, which was Under My Umbrella, which was the Umbrella song by Rihanna, and we did John Tortorella. I'll do this real quick, and then we'll keep on going with Viper, 4-month member. Thank you. Canucks gained a point on Boston for first overall. Now 4 points off. Yeah, gained a point or extended the lead, however you want to say it. Yeah, and I'm going to go through the standings in a couple of seconds. Thank you, Viper, for being a member for 4 months. So let's keep on going with the comments here. You look at the box score. It was obviously Joshua, the Gordie Howe hat trick, 1 goal, 2 assists, and the fight. So he had 3 points. Garland had 2 goals. Blueger had a point. So that third line accounted for 6 goals. You had the all Swede line that scored. Pettersson didn't get a point. It's crazy. Pettersson, Miller, and Besser all did not get points. Hronek with 2, Hughes with 1. Yeah, Mark Freeman playing, getting 11 and a half minutes of ice time, although Zadorov will come back in. By the way, Joshua had 3 points, 5 penalty minutes, 2 shots, and 4 hits in only 12 minutes of ice time. That's pretty awesome. We dominated the shots on goal 38-23, including 13-1 in the first, 12-1 in the first period. Would have loved to see us score on the power play. That's the only thing that's bugging me right now about the Vancouver Canucks. And Demko did what he had to do in making 21 of 23 saves. So again, the Canucks did not have to play a perfect game, but I don't even think they were sloppy. I don't even think they looked tired. I think they did what they needed to do to secure that victory and to come home without getting injured or without anything crazy happen. So again, 7 out of 10 points. I will take it because those are 7 out of 10 points on the road. Did anyone notice that I'm not drinking a Shirley Temple? We have no more orange juice in the house. So Coke and Pepsi and Sprite is, I guess that's a Roy Rogers. I didn't really want one. So I just went with straight Pepsi. Carol gifts another 5 memberships. Amazing. $25 donation. And these memberships go to Debut Hunter. Long time no see. Daniel. Awesome. J-Dub, Andy, and Strange Man. Interesting name. Welcome to CCCC, Clay's Canucks Commentary crew. Welcome to franchise membership, just in time for our monthly membership stream tomorrow. Carol, thank you for your generosity. Let's give some love to Carol in the chat for sure. Ice Rink Insight, let's give some love. Says Phil Kessel should replace PDG if he is to sign. I'll get to that in a minute. Whoops, what am I doing? I'll get to that in a minute. Thank you once again for your generosity. Let's look at the scores from today. Remember, I worry about good teams and Pacific Division teams. Bruins get a point. Kings get shut out 7-0. That is not a good look. Ducks get shut out 5-0. Gosh, California teams suck tonight. No one, don't care. Avalanche are starting to win again. Seattle wins 2-1. Stars win 4-2. New Jersey 4-2. Oh, look, everyone, look at all these 4-2s. 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. And the Oilers, I know, crazy. I have McDavid in my hockey pools and Draisaitl in my other one, so I'm not complaining. But yes, a whooping of those same Detroit Red Wings that are going to come to Vancouver on Thursday. So you add it all up. This is what the standings look like in the Western Conference. We are 10 points up on Vegas, and they only have 1 game in hand, so we are smoking them. We are 15 up on Edmonton, who have 5 games in hand, and then battling for the wild card, it's still LA, St. Louis, and Nashville. And then overall in the league, we are 4 points up on Boston. They have 1 game in hand, but we are clear by points and by points percentage. And Dallas Rangers and Florida is a team that's really shot up in the last little bit, going 6-2-2 in their last 10. All right, I'm going to talk about Phil Kessel just for a few minutes, and then I will get to some of your comments. So at 5 o'clock, I'm getting ready to come home to watch the game, and then Rick Dollywell tweets out that Phil Kessel's in Vancouver to meet with the Canucks. And then I said in my vlog that I think that that the Canucks then put something out just so they don't like speculation. They like to be ahead of the story, not behind it. So then the Canucks actually tweeted out from Patrick Alvin, that Phil Kessel is in Vancouver and he's going to be working out in Abbotsford for the next week. So what that tells me is they're going to work him. They're going to see if he's in shape, and then they're going to decide if they are going to sign him to the Vancouver Canucks. Good bowling today, 900 series. Good job. So what is Phil Kessel? Well, he has 3 Stanley Cups, I think, 2 with Pittsburgh, 1 with Vegas. 36 years old, right-hand shot, American. People make fun of his athletic ability. They make fun of his physique. That whole hot dog story that started when he was playing in Toronto, the hot dog vendor. But the guy has played 1,000 straight games. He has never missed a regular season game in the past 13 years. You got to give him props. 36 points with Vegas last season, 52 with Arizona the year before. Only played in 4 of Vegas's 24 playoff games. So I know in my vlog, I I got a little excited and I talked about, well, maybe he can play on the first line. Maybe he can play on the second line. I even tweeted, maybe he can play on the all USA line with Besser and Miller. Maybe he plays on the restricted rentals line with Pettersson and Lindholm. Or maybe you go Lotto line and then you go Lindholm, Kessel, and one of Suter, McKayev, or Hoglander. And then there are a couple of people say, no, Clay, he's not going to play first or second line. He's going to play like third or fourth line, or he's just going to be an extra forward, like a depth piece for $1 million. I said, okay, maybe I did get a little bit excited, but given the history he has with Rutherford and Alvin, and I think they're going to sign it. I think they're going to sign him as long as he shows well in his workouts this week. And I just love the idea of having a sharpshooter in the top 6. But maybe I was being too optimistic. He only averaged 13 minutes a game with Vegas last year. That's not really top 6 minutes. So, but then I think Vegas was a lot deeper in the top 6 than Vancouver was. Vancouver is this year. So there's so many things. I know we're gonna have a lot of time to talk about this kind of thing, but yeah, just some of the things that are running through my head when I heard about this Phil Kessel story. Let me do my Mitchell sponsor read, and good. And I'll get to you by the 25-minute mark for sure. And then this is, like I said, the night where I cannot be late getting off the stream. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. Check them out at ptforum.com. Thank you to Gassy Jet Art, maker of that fine artwork. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks of your next pair purchase of Vessi shoes. By the way, Trevor Lai is watching on Instagram. Trevor, I usually don't read comments from Instagram because they don't feed into my StreamYard. You saw my show. I'm not sure if I was doing Instagram when you were over though. But you say, will you get out to Abby and get us some footage of him skating? No, I'll let someone else do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm sure someone will get footage of Phil Kessel skating out in Abbotsford. Remaining shows this week. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 11 p.m., members only. We have about 150 members now. We don't get 150 people on the stream. We don't even get 150 when it's normal. So members only tomorrow night at 11. Thursday at 11 is still tentative. I know it's a Canucks game. I know the Canucks are playing the Red Wings. I don't think I'm going to the game, but there's a chance I will be. But there's also a chance that I'll be staying. I won't be staying at home that night, so I might not be able to stream. That's why it's tentative. I'll do my best to know by tomorrow night. If you're looking for Canucks tickets, email me at canuckclay@gmail.com. And we are still selling seats for this Vegas trip. 4 days, 3 nights, March 31st to April 3rd. The game's on April 2nd. $999 based on double occupancy. So bring a friend. Return airfare, airport transfers, 3 nights at the Park MGM and the game ticket. And if you want to go, contact Neal Chark. nealc@uniglobcarefree.ca. That's nealc@uniglobcarefree.ca. Mention Canuck Clay because he wants to know where all the sales and interest is coming from. Mitchell, reminder to all of you to subscribe, to like the video, to leave a donation, to gift a membership, to buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. There are 111 of you in here. Thank you. I do have to leave in 15 to 20 minutes. Thank you. So I am going to highlight donations and I'm going to, more importantly, answer questions. So questions only for now. I'm sorry. If you really got to say something, then just put a question mark after it. Jay, email me, please. canuckclay@gmail.com. I think I have your email, but to be sure, just send me a quick email, canuckclay@gmail.com. Do the Canucks need a Kessler type player for the playoffs? Well, it wouldn't hurt, but I'm not sure you can just get that kind of guy. Lindholm doesn't play like Kessler, but he does profile like a good defensive player. We'll see. They might be able to do it by committee. But yeah, guys like Kessler are very, very hard to find. I have not watched the Daigle documentary yet, LA Women's Hoops. Where do you think is the most probable place for Kessel to slide into the lineup, assuming he makes the team? I have a feeling that they're going to try him on the second line, whether that's a Miller line or Pettersson line. I would try him there to start and just give him a very short leash, 2 or 3 games max. And if it's not working, then drop him. But I would try him in the top 6. Am I crazy? Does Kessel do those non-negotiables, the ones that Kuzi got scratched and traded for not doing, or does he get a free pass? I think it's somewhere in the middle. I don't think he's got all those non-negotiables. I don't think he's going to get a free pass. I don't think the culture of this team, you like to think won't let that happen, especially starting with the head coach. So we will see debut Hunter. Garland and Joshua are the Kobe and Shaq of the NHL. I've never thought about that analogy, but I have time for it for sure. Take care, Elton. Yeah, Fangirl, we can talk about that off stream. But yes, I owe both you and Shannon a prize. Thank you. Lindholm is similar to Kessler, but not fully. Yes. Clay, Trev, I had 4 Avalanche tickets to sell up until last week. I have a couple connections. Let me ask around for you. Yeah, man. I have a pair in the lower bowl, but I don't have 4 together. Trev, let's talk offline. I'll see what I can do. Nux, Clay, I'm in a fantastic mood. You finally stopped predicting 4-2. Give us real predictions. And I went 7-0 on my NBA player. Ooh. Oh, you're Nux picks. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you're the one making fun of me. Good for you. Good for you. Did you win like lots of money? Or is that too personal of a question to ask? If the Devils sell at the deadline, would you want a reunion with his team in Toffoli? What's his contract and how well is he playing this year? I want to know more before I answer. Thank you, Ice Rink. Love the streams, brother. Thanks for the support. As always, I appreciate you. Give some love to Ice Rink. By the way, I want to go back to that question. I like Toffoli here. I was kind of sad when him and Tanev and Markstrom and Stetcher all left in the same summer. I would love to see more of Toffoli and Besser together. How much do you think they'll pay Kessel for the rest of the season, possible playoffs? I like your haircut. Thank you, Carol. I like the fact that you like my haircut. I do think he made $1.5 million in Vegas last year after making coming off an 8-year, $8 million, $64 million contract in Arizona. Well, he ended it in Arizona, Pittsburgh, then Arizona. He only made 1.5 at Vegas. I can't see him making more than that. Remember, it's prorated. It'll be 1/3 of the season, so he'll make $500,000. Really. Which team do you think will be the most favorable first round matchup? Yeah, St. Louis. I don't like them, but I'm not sure if they're a good matchup for us. Well, we lost them twice already this regular season. I like Nashville, but I don't know if Nashville is going to make the playoffs. And we'll see how they do against LA. You think Kessel can have a similar impact like what Matt Sundin did? I don't know. Sundin's impact was okay. I think a lot of people thought he should have done more, but he was pretty good. Good leadership. I'll say yes. I'll say yes. What's the best spot to sit in at Rogers Arena that's not too crazy expensive? If you're not talking about crazy expensive, then you're talking about the corners or the ends. And upper bowl corners and ends. I have those seats and they're both really, really good. Yeah, but anything lower bowl, especially once you get out from the corners, is pretty expensive. I do think Kessel can help. I think if he's in good shape, he's smart, he's durable, he can score. Hey, Tyler, nice to see you. I just talked about that actually about 10 minutes ago. So 5 minutes ago. Toffoli at 6 and 10 with us. Okay, there's 4.125 and he's 22. He has 35 points in 51 games. 35 and 51. Okay, so he's on pace for about 50 points. 4.125. Yeah, I would. Are there how many years left in his contract though? Like, are they looking at moving him? I think they still do have one. Well, you can count Kessel as a move, so maybe have one more before the deadline. Is Tanev worth pursuing? Only it really depends on what the return is going to be. Should have dumped Pearson sooner and kept Toffoli. What? You wagered 15 and got back 930? That is very impressive, Next 649. Let me know when you're doing that next. I'll come in with you. Did you hear that Markstrom agreed to waive to go to New Jersey, but then the deal died? I did not know that, J-Dub. I think the Talkit will bring back the lotto line later? I think he'll try it. I think he knows he can always go to it. Yeah, Nuck 6 running that is crazy. Would you rather keep Lindholm next season or let him walk and use his cap to extend Joshua and Bluger? Yeah, good question. I think there's more value with Joshua and Bluger together. So if I had to choose between those two, I think I would choose the latter. All good. All good too. All good, Tyler. Oh, he's in the final year of his deal. So 4 point. Yeah, that's a lot of money though. That you'd have to give up. You'd have to make some space for him though. But I don't know. This Kessel thing really intrigues me. I'm not the biggest Kessel fan, but I don't not like him either. So I'm very, very interesting to see where this goes. Messi, you won 22,000 or 22,000 points, or is that dollars? Regardless, good job. How much you're willing to pay Joshua? Okay, Joshua, I think he'll want about 2 million, 2.5 million. Bluger, he's here at 1.8, correct? Or is that Suter? I get them so confused. Bluger is here at 1.9, and Suter is here at 1.6. So maybe Bluger wants, maybe do you try and get both of them for between 2 and 2.5? Does that seem low or does that seem about right? Would you have rather kept Beauvillier and traded Mikheyev instead? Tough to say, but Beauvillier seemed to have a bit more of an impact, didn't he? Yeah, tough to say. No, you didn't offend me with any of the Tom Marchand stuff. You gave me amazing material for the past week, Ice Rink. Why? No, don't apologize for sure. Canadian experience Canadian market for Kessel. Great point. Beauvillier talking to the Canucks trainers. That's so funny. I didn't even notice it. Was Beauvillier playing tonight? Honestly, I didn't even notice him. No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sure they always try and catch up with each other. Does Sealer or Walker interest you? Who would fit better with us? Who would cost more for us to get? I only know a bit about Walker, and I don't know much about him, and I know even less about Sealer. I'm sorry, J-Dub. I should probably know better, but I simply don't know enough about those guys. I have to do a bit more research before I give you an honest opinion or good educated opinion answer. But definitely, I've heard about Walker more than I have of Sealer. Oh, Bo didn't play today. That makes sense. Can Kessel signing and performance bonuses be Steamers hot dogs? They don't count on the cap. You know what's so funny, Justin? So many people are making hot dog jokes, and I didn't know. Like, I know Kessel's always been associated with hot dogs, but I never knew where the story originated from. And unless I'm wrong, the story that I read was that it was from Toronto. And after he got traded, a hot dog vendor was quoted as saying, like across from the arena, as saying, "Oh, there goes my best customer." So is that where the whole hot dog thing got started? That's what I read today. Tell me if I'm wrong. Beauvillier's been out for a while. Thank you. What two teams do you think will steal the wild card? I think it'll be LA and one of St. Louis or Nashville. How long before Kessel gets into an argument with a media member? I don't know. Maybe he's just going to be real chill on this visit. Maybe. Trench coat. Yes, makes sense. Makes sense. Should the Canucks look for retribution for the guy that did the gritty? Nah. You know what would be the best retribution is not losing to Detroit. I don't think. I'm guessing that the Canucks didn't care that he did that. He's at home. It'd be different if he was. Doing it in Vancouver, but no, he's at home. He can do it's way less offensive than shooting a puck into an open net, which I still think was fine. Morgan Riley wasn't fine. The bromance between Joshua and Garland is awesome. They went from fighting. Yes, they fought in preseason for sure. Vancouver media is the worst. Trading Mick may not be cool with some fans, but do you think this can free up cap space? Absolutely, it can. But will the Canucks pull the trigger, especially after waiting for him for 9 months? What route should the Cup Parade take? They should start in Steveston, my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston in Richmond. There's another Kessel hot dog. Yeah, I just want to know what the story is. Kessel will teach Petey to skate and gain some weight. It's win-win. That's pretty funny. That's what I heard too. Had one daily from that vendor. He had one daily from that vendor, but he also had a bunch of hot dogs in the cup after he won it for the second time in 2017. I could see that. AJ Dub, great question. I actually broke this down on my vlog yesterday and on my live stream. I think they wanted to make sure that he was going to be out. I also think that because when you put a guy on IR, there's no cap relief. It's got to be long-term IR, but you can't do that unless you know he's going to be out for more than a month. So I think they weren't sure that he's going to be out more than a month. But the good thing about LTIR long-term is you can do it retroactively. So they can do it all the way back to the last week of January if they want, and then they start to accrue cap savings from that day. So the benefit to it, there's no benefit to putting on IR cap benefit. There is benefit to putting on LTIR, if that makes sense. Daniel, I don't think it's going to be overly rough, like not dirty, but I think it'll be a good, intense game. Coming home. Yeah, DeSmith played the Saturday game, right? Yeah, I'm fine with DeSmith playing Saturday and then, Thursday and then Demko playing Saturday. Although I could also see Demko playing Thursday, Saturday, and then giving DeSmith the Monday early road game. Kessel to the Costco. Another hot dog joke. It's fine. They're not offending me. I think you guys are funny. I don't think the joke's funny. Yes, I did see Costco was trending on Twitter. I don't know if Kessel had hot dogs for pregame meals. That would be pretty risky. Wu got sent back down. Was that tonight? Did they already say that? Did they announce that? Yeah, it was a long way to fly him for not playing, but just the experience of practicing with the team, I think, is worth it. Michael Furlan has retired, so I don't see him on the Canucks roster anymore. I think he's done, including salary. He's all done. Tyler says DeSmith on Thursday. I don't think Pullman's playing this season, so I'd say the odds are pretty low. Yeah, Gilson is great. He's underrated. I think they'll probably, some would even say he's just as good as what Myers does, and he's a lot cheaper. So that'll be good for next year. Oh, Huso got hurt. I did not know that. Costco going to raise their prices on hot dogs. Brady Keeper, I thought we traded him. I don't see Brady Keeper on our cap friendly page. No, I'm pretty sure we traded him. Vancouver for WrestleMania sign. Who needs WrestleMania when you have Kesselmania? Very good. Very good. Yeah, I agree, Viper. They need it. They need an extra defenseman for sure. So Nuck 649 thinks it's going to be Demko on Thursday. I agree. Jolson and Hoglanders deals will be great value for this team next year. Yeah, you need guys to outplay their contracts for sure. Yes, Thunder, as much as Talkit might like him, I don't see us re-signing Myers. Are the Canucks still paying Luongo? No, that's done. That cap recapture penalty is finally done. Ended a few years ago. Okay, guys, I can do 2 more minutes of questions and then I have to go. So, Trevor is still on Instagram saying, thanks for reading it. I was hoping you'd see me. Hi from China. Playing hockey here tonight. Just sending you love from 16 hours ahead. Thank you, Trev. Love you back. A Bluger for 2.5 and unlimited Newtown Bakery. Yes, Trevor got to eat at Newtown Bakery with Teddy Bluger. If Zad doesn't get signed and Myers not returning, who'll be on the blue line? Hughes, Hronek, Susi, Juleson, and then, I think Verlander and DPD are still 1 year away. So you probably got to get 2 or 3 more defensemen. Myers is tall and everything, which is good. Does tend to overthink. Yeah, he does not make good decisions back there. And yep, the Canucks can definitely hit around 100 to 110. I think they'll hit 110. Yeah, Cole would be interesting. Trevor Lai, designer of the Lunar New Year jerseys for the past 3 years. Friends, I better go. It is 11:40. I got to start getting ready to go to church, upload this as a podcast and everything else. So thank you for being here tonight. I can't mess around with staying late or extending as much as I would love to, because I'm in a good mood. You're in a good mood. I'm looking good. You're looking good. I'm feeling good. You're feeling good. So moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovelander, legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you for your support as always. And thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And to everyone who went above and beyond today. And that is Ice Rink with donation 1, donation 2, donation 3. Carol gives 5 memberships. Tom DeBrincat, monthly membership message. Clifford, monthly membership. Duck, monthly membership. Viper, monthly membership. Carol, another 5 memberships. Ice Rink with donation number 4. Daniel, oh, I missed this one. I'm sorry. Daniel, Hot Dog Man to Vancouver. Daniel uses a monthly membership message. Oh, I missed a bunch of these. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. And then Ice Rink with donation 5 and 6 as well. So thanks to all of you for going above and beyond with your generosity. Very grateful for sure. Thank you to my sponsors, Van State Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. And there's something else, someone else I was going to thank. So many people to thank. Oh yeah. Don't forget, tomorrow is members only live stream. So I'll post the link during the day. We will meet here at 11 p.m., but members only. Look for the link sometime tomorrow. And then on your way out, you can subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your own membership. And again, if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And Sarah gets her assignment in with 17 minutes to spare. Amazing, 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 amazing. And by the way, a really nice story to end off the night. Duncan, you may have noticed, remember on the stream yesterday, he actually can't make the game on Thursday night. So he gave his tickets to Jesse, who came in second on during the giveaway on Sunday night. So I connected both of them. So Duncan is generously giving his pair of tickets to Thursday's game to Jesse. And that's pretty cool. So that's yet another amazing blessing of this community, is we have some members giving tickets for free to other people in this community, which is awesome. Oh, Jesse's here. No, you're welcome. Give all your thanks to Duncan, Jesse. It was all him. I didn't make him give them to you. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Now I do have to go. So as always, email me, canuckclay@gmail.com. If you want Canucks tickets, I'll email you tomorrow. Otherwise, members, I'll see you tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Thanks everyone for being here. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And speaking of haircut, I thought this was a perfect dad joke for today. Did you know that 90% of people, sorry, let's start again. Did you know that 90% of bald people still own a comb? They just can't part with it. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.